This Grimm Brothers fairy tale features a young girl in a red hood who encounters a big bad wolf in the woods. Is it Snow White, the Frog Prince, Little Red Riding Hood, or Hansel and Gretel? Little Red Riding Hood is the tale featuring the young girl in a red hood and a big bad wolf. A group of camp counselors are terrorized by a mysterious killer in this 1980 classic horror film set near Crystal Lake. Is it A Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Friday the 13th, or Sleepaway Camp? Friday the 13th introduced audiences to the terror lurking around Crystal Lake. This eerie 1999 found footage film follows three filmmakers as they get lost in the Maryland woods while investigating a local legend. Is it The Witch, Paranormal Activity, The Cabin in the Woods, or The Blair Witch Project? The film that follows filmmakers in the Maryland woods is titled The Blair Witch Project. This legend concerns an extremely tall, faceless figure said to haunt forests and abduct children, inspiring a wave of internet horror fiction. Is it Slender Man, Chupacabra, the Banshee, or Bigfoot? The correct answer is Slender Man. Washington Irving's 1820 short story features the eerie Sleepy Hollow, where Ichabod Crane encounters this terrifying headless figure. Is it the Ghost of Christmas Past, the Phantom of the Opera, the Wraith, or the Headless Horseman? The terrifying headless figure from Sleepy Hollow is known as the Headless Horseman. Originally a Slavic folklore character, this fearsome witch is known for living in a hut that stands on chicken legs deep in the forest. Is it Morosco, Baba Yaga, Koshai, or Rusalka? That fearsome witch from Slavic folklore is known as Baba Yaga. Pan's Labyrinth, directed by Guillermo del Toro, blends the eerie and the fantastical as the young protagonist Ophelia wanders into an ancient labyrinth in this country's war-torn landscape. Is it Italy, Mexico, Portugal, or Spain? Pan's Labyrinth, with its blend of fantasy and history, takes place in Spain. Known for his haunting portrayal of Pennywise the Clown, this actor terrified audiences in the screen adaptation of Stephen King's It. Is it Bill Skarsgård, Robert Pattinson, Johnny Depp, or Joaquin Phoenix? If you said Bill Skarsgård, you nailed it. Well done. In J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, Frodo and Sam traverse this dark and dangerous forest where they encounter the giant spider Shelob. Is it Lothlorien, Dead Marshes, Fangorn, or Mirkwood? While Mirkwood is a dangerous forest, Shelob is encountered by Frodo and Sam in the region of Cirith Ungol. This 1980s punk rock band released the song I Turned Into a Martian, featuring horror themes and a name inspired by a pop culture icon synonymous with low-budget horror. Is it the Cramps, Black Flag, Dead Kennedys, or Misfits? If you guessed Misfits, you nailed it. Well done. In Japanese mythology, the Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees, located at the base of this mountain, has a reputation for being haunted and is often associated with ghost stories. Is it Mount Asama, Mount Hakoda, Mount Takao, or Mount Fuji? If you guessed Mount Fuji, you're spot on. Well done. Known for her dark, folk horror tales set in the New England woods, this author penned the haunting novel, We Have Always Lived in the Castle. Is it Anne Rice, Flannery O'Connor, Shirley Jackson, or Edith Wharton? Shirley Jackson, known for her dark tales, is the author of We Have Always Lived in the Castle. This Japanese mythological creature, often depicted as a tree spirit, brings both awe and terror, as it is capable of channeling the supernatural within its wooded domain. Is it Yuki-onna, Kappa, Kodama, or Tengu? Kodama are the mythical tree spirits in Japanese folklore capable of supernatural feats. Most people know about Frankenstein, but this other Gothic novel by Mary Shelley involves a character who awakens a mummy by soaking it with a mixture of natural ingredients and electricity. Is it Frankenstein's daughter, the last man, Matilda, or the mortal immortal? The correct answer is the mortal immortal. This annual event in Canada's Yukon Territory is named after a notorious couple, the Mad Trapper and his nemesis, a Mountie, commemorating their deadly chase through the frozen wilderness. Is it the Fur Rendezvous, the Iditarod, the Great Race, or the Yukon Quest? The event named after such a notorious tale is the Yukon Quest.